Hello everyone. So this is going to be a little short update on the Tablo device. If you've watched the video recently, you may have noticed a comment from the actual Tablo team, the team that created this device. And they covered a few things, and I wanted to create a little video as a sort of response. So to start off with, thank you very much to the Tablo team for these pointers and this information. It really is quite appreciated. In my review, there were several examples of where the Tablo device, the video being played, would stutter or be corrupted. And the Tablo team, if you can see here, they responded that they're concerned about two things. One, the Tablo dropping off the network, and two, signal strength. So to start off with, to the Tablo team, I started connected over Wi-Fi, but over the long term, I decided I try to hardwire all these sorts of devices on my network. So it is connected by Ethernet, and it was still exhibiting the problem at the time. Signal strength, that's a big one. And I've actually done a lot of work on figuring things out as to why I'm getting certain channels and not getting others. There's going to be another video about that once I finally get a resolution, but I've gone through several antennas. What I will say is the signal strength is very strong. Most certainly not a problem with signal strength. There are no splitters. I have a direct run. It's about 20 feet of RG6 cable coming straight from the antenna into the Tablo device. So it's not a signal strength issue. And the reason I can definitively say that is there was recently an app update, I believe, which eliminated that problem. So I'm not getting the corruption anymore that I used to be getting. So not signal strength. As for the channels that don't have guide data, the American channels, since I'm in Canada, that's that problem is still present. Tablo asked me to contact them to see about resolving that. So I will go about doing that, and hopefully that gets resolved. Now, another thing they mention is the right here, the USB stick. I have to criticize Tablo a little bit on this. There was no mention, as far as I know, in the quick start guides or whatever I looked at, that USB sticks don't work. I'm kind of confused why they wouldn't. Like, it's just a USB mass storage device. Kind of frustrating that they don't. But specifically speaking to the Tablo team, the frustrating bit for me is that it did work for several days and then just stopped working, which is weird. I will say now that I do have a USB 2 external drive connected to the Tablo, and I've had zero problems with that. So, okay, fine. Here's the link to that they sent, specifying that hard drives are the spinning rust disks are the only things that are supported. Again, unfortunate. I'm kind of confused why that would be, but okay, that's fine. I would encourage Tablo to maybe make that a little more obvious, and if I simply missed it, I apologize. And finally, the final thing that Tablo mentioned, and that's the one thing that was really frustrating for me, beyond anything else, is downloading videos. So what we have here is third-party software, which was recommended by the Tablo team. And again, I appreciate their response to my little video. And I have to admit, it works very well. And what it allows you to do, as the team mentioned, is it allows you to download your recordings from your Tablo. Now, first off, this is a demo piece of software. Its limitation is it only allows you to download the first 20 minutes of your program, which is perfectly fine for testing. But the actual purchase is $4 Canadian. So I find that pretty reasonable. One-time charge, $4. Now, what I really like about this software, there's a few things. First off, it just works. There's no logging in or anything. I love that. If I select a program that's recorded, if I go down, it actually tells me at the bottom what the size on the Tablo is. So in this case, it's around 400 megs, 0.4 gigs, which is very useful because it tells you how much drive space it's using. There's no way to tell that on the Tablo. Another frankly annoying thing with the Tablo. But anyways, it tells you what the channel was set to. So in this case, it was a 720p channel that it recorded from. You can actually play the recording right now. Okay? I won't subject you to that. But what it does have is the ability to download. So this little download button here, it will download it now. And it's relatively quick, so we'll just let this go. And there we go. It just worked. And I've tried this a few times. It just works. It's unfortunate that I'm impressed when things work without too much trouble. Now, this software does have the ability to adjust what it does. So first off, the download method, you can either download fast large or space saver. So I have selected time saver, which is fast large. Okay. If I click on space saver, it gives me a whole bunch of options. And what this does is it transcodes. And this is why I like this software. In time saver, it doesn't do anything to the video. It actually just, the transport stream. So if you recall, ATSC uses a much older video compression technology than what we're used to today. It's not as efficient. As a result, files are pretty big. Like this recording is 400 megs, and it's short. I think it's like 18 minutes or something, but whatever it is. So it takes up a lot of disk space. This software allows you to change the parameters, and it'll re-encode it to a more efficient codec, and it'll give you a much smaller file, but that takes longer because there's computing involved in doing that, which is fine. But to get back to what I'm talking about is this, in this mode, it's exactly what came over the air, which is good because what I do with these videos, with these programs I record, is I put them onto a personal Plex server for my children to be able to watch TV shows. And part of that process is editing out, the beginning and the end, and if applicable, commercials. So it's nice that I get what actually came off the air. There's no transcoding going on because part of my flow is I transcode. So I really like that. Gives you a bunch of options. Anyways, again, very impressed with this software. These are all the shows that I have here. Yes, I don't know why it recorded Ghostbusters. Well, here it says 4 times. Whatever. Ghostbusters 2. Go to downloads. It shows you what you've already downloaded. So, here's a program. It's 12 minutes long, and it's 530 megs. So anybody familiar with H.264 or 265, that's ludicrous. 12 minutes and 500 megs, that's crazy big. But that's ATSC, the version that's out there right now. So I highly recommend this software. It just works. And thank you very much to the Tablo team for recommending it.